You ever rocked a headband before?
In high school, I used to rock the headband. I mean, I rocked it last year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had the headband last year. Nah, you good. I had it last year, though. Yep.
You seem really confident out there. Had some fun with Trent after blocking one shot. How much fun are you having right now with this new team?
I'm loving it. You know, it's year 2 for me in Westwood, and it's just been a great vibe this summer. Obviously, we have new players, but that's just how college basketball is now, and I feel like we're adapting well. And the transfers we got are adapting well as well. So that's the best part right there.
We saw, obviously, Donovan makes a huge impact on this team. He can finish the rim, he can shoot, he can fight through contact. What have been your kind of early impressions of him and how he's helped this team?
Yeah, I mean, he's an all-league player for a reason, and he's definitely showing us like what he's going to bring to the table this year for us. And honestly, it's the same thing we've seen when we played against him and watching him throughout the season and even in the tournament. We know what he can do, and we know why he's here, and we know what we need him for.
How does he make, especially on offense, things easier for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to work a lot on offense. Honestly, I can just cut, I can spot up, transition, I can run and just finish. I just can be his finisher. Honestly, he's set up to play for me and just score and do what I do best.
How's the transition to the 3 going for you?
It's easy. I mean, this is my natural position, honestly. If y'all seen me play in high school, this is kind of what I've been doing my whole life. I mean, honestly, I felt like I played the same way I did last year. We just had one less big on the court. So this year we have one extra big, so I get to move up a little bit. So whatever to do for the team, obviously it'll be a mismatch with me at the 3 just because of my size, and I can still do the same thing a lot of 3s can do. So. Did
you ask to defend Donovan just for that challenge?
I mean, I know everybody be talking about my defense, so I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna guard the point guards every time. So this season, if y'all see me switch on the point guard, just know I've been practicing that.
How's that been going out there?
It's been good. I mean, I feel like I'm one of the best defenders here, and I feel like I'm gonna be one of the best defenders in the Big Ten.
What specifically were you working on in terms of your defense and?
Honestly, just being smaller guys to spots, containing them. If y'all didn't know, last year, I had knee problems, and I couldn't be as athletic as I was, in high school or even now. I'm back 100% now. So just moving laterally, even just being more explosive. That was really the thing. It was more body for me than actual defense. It was more getting my body 100% right so I can play defense.
What else did you work on body-wise?
Obviously, just getting more in shape. I mean, I slimmed up a little bit just from running outside. Getting stronger. I feel like I'm more powerful. Other than that, I was just working on my lower body a lot this summer, just getting my knees and quads and ankles strong, and I'm running much faster on the court and jumping much higher.
Coach said you've been sending him a lot of videos of off-ball cutting after practice. Why is that so important to your game?
I feel like that's one of the ways I'm going to make it. Just professionally, people my height either shoot 3s, play defense, or cut. And if I can do all 3 of those things, I have a chance. I've been watching players like Mikal Bridges. He's a great example of a person that is 3-and-D. He shoots 3s, and defensively, he makes plays on just in the passing lanes, and even on smaller defenders, he guards all over. Those are the things I wanted to work on this summer. I mean, obviously, know that I need to work on those things for the betterment of the team, but just for the betterment of my overall career, those are things that's going to get me where I'm going to go.
And your catch and shoot mechanics look a lot better this year. Not that they were bad last year. Is that something you worked on this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, more reps, obviously more comfortable you're going to be. But I just did simple things like just going on YouTube and just watching people shoot. I watched Duncan Robinson shoot. I watched Klay Thompson shoot. I've just been watching shooters shoot the ball and see their mechanics, like elbow in, tuck, keeping the elbow high, following through high. And just taking those little things, then when I go work out, I just implement those things myself. So just remember those little details help. And I'm already, a decent shooter now, so why not be the best?
I think I saw a stat that said when you scored over 10 points last year, the team was 16-0 or 16-2. But Coach said you got to work on that consistency, so you're scoring over 10 at least every game. What's the process with that?
My knee feels better now, so I'm ready to score 10 points every game, minimum.
You mentioned earlier, having the extra big out there. What have been your impressions of having both Xavier and Jamerson?
I love it. I mean, we got height. I could just send guards to them, go block it, and I played with Xavier at USA U19, so I know his abilities. I've seen him play before. Steven surprised me because I didn't really look at San Diego a lot, but just his effort on the court. He goes after every rebound. He goes after every block, every loose ball. He plays hard. Just having those two guys, we have a skilled big and a big that plays aggressive, and having those two in the paint is scary for whoever goes down there, honestly, because I'd be scared to go down there too. So.
How things been?
It's been good. It's been fun to be back home. Exciting playing with the new players. It's been really good.
Showed us kind of a variety of all the different things you could do today, finishing at the rim, making plays for your teammates, shooting threes. Coach talked about how good of a shooter you are. How have you kind of elevated that part of your game?
I think I've just been shooting more confidently. Like, I wouldn't say I was a bad shooter last year. I shot 40%. He just wants to shoot at a higher volume, and he just preaches that to me. Like, he knows I can get downhill. He knows I can make plays. He's just been telling me to shoot the ball more, and that's what I've been doing.
Talk a little bit about your relationship with Coach Cronin, how when you were in high school, how he did recruit you a bit, and how this whole thing evolved and how you ended up here.
I mean, he had a really good coach connection with my high school coach. So one time to the portal, he was one of the first coaches to give me a call, and I already had a relationship with him because of my high school coach, and I knew him from high school and all that. So it was pretty easy to get talking to him, get talking to Coach Nate, and we just kind of went from there.
So your style of being able to get up and down, play a lot of transition, wouldn't necessarily lend itself to playing for Coach Cronin. What were some of those discussions about how you might impact the style of play?
Yeah, we knew that last year they didn't really have that at point guard position. So, like, when he called me, he knew exactly what he wanted. He wanted to play faster because that's how his defense creates faster offense. So he felt like I could fit right into that system, and he just needed someone he could trust with the ball in their hand. I feel like that was what I could bring to the table, and we talked about that. We talked about playing a lot in pick and rolls, and he's been doing that a lot in practice. So I'm excited to see what we're going to get going during the season.
You think you have the kind of personnel that lends itself to playing a lot more in transition?
Absolutely, and he's going to allow that personnel too.
How would you say you and Sky could maybe complement each other on the court?
Oh, perfectly. Sky's a great shooter. He's a great pick and roll player. He's the same as me in a way. So, like, when one of us is off, the other one can pick it up. We can both play off the ball. So I think we're going to complement each other very well. We haven't got to play with each other as much in practice yet, so we're trying to work on that. But I mean, I think we complement each other very well.
I know coming back to UCLA was a big part of it was being closer to home. How often are you able to go home? How often are you able to see your family now that you're
I see them almost every week. And my mom would come down on Sunday sometimes too to meal prep for me, help me clean up their house and all that. I can see them almost every week I want. It's a little 45-minute drive for me. They'll come during weekdays when I'm having some workouts. They just come hang out with me at the house. So it's awesome having them that close to me.
So Coach Cronin says he can be tough on his players to make them as good as you're already smiling, to make them as good as they can be so they don't look back and say, wow, he didn't do what he could to make me better. How have you seen that? Has it surprised you at all, actually being in practice with him? What kind of impact do you think
It's
that
funny
does
you mentioned
have?
that because yesterday, actually, I got howled out pretty bad because I was making some silly plays, sloppy turnovers. So I think that kind of pushed me to have what I did today. Like what you guys saw today was because of what happened yesterday. I feel like he was on me really bad yesterday, so I wanted to respond in the right way, and I think I did that today. So seeing it firsthand, being a part of it, I think it does nothing but better the players.
There's kind of a sense of humor to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too.
When he's yelling at
some
you.
of the best jokes he's ever said to you.
He actually made one today. I can't repeat it. I really can't. But he made one today, and I was like, I've never thought of that. I've never heard that, and I never thought of that. So it was pretty funny.
He said that everybody's on the team has tried to guard you to improve on their defense. Who's been some of the best defenders that have guarded you so far?
Oh, Sky. Sky's a great on-ball defender. Coach Cronin already mentioned he's one of them. And I think Eric Freeney, he plays real physical on the ball. And Eric Dailey. Eric Freeney, Eric Dailey, and Sky Clark are some of the three best I've had so far. So they make me better the same way I make them better. So just playing against Eric Dailey's length, because I might see that in the Big Ten. Playing against Free's strength, because that's what we're going to see. And then Sky's speed. So, like, all three just help each other, and we just get better.
You guys are running a lot of double screen action like Spain pick and rolls today. How do you kind of read that? You know, you have a lot of options there in those plays.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my favorite plays because, like, you take the roller, have it pop back three. You take the pop back three, I can look off for the roller. Or I can just get downhill off the screen, like, or you can skip. There's just so many variety of options in that play that I love, and Coach Cronin knew that because they went back and watched some of the plays we ran in New Mexico for film and what they can implement for me. So we ran a lot of pistol, running a lot of Spain action, double screens. Like, he's trying to implement stuff that will work for me, and I love it.
How's it worked with the post players when it comes to that pick and roll?
Oh.
How is it jiving with those guys?
We're getting it down pretty well. It's late in the summer, but we're still getting it down. More so a book. We're trying to figure out some stuff for lobs and all that, but we're getting it down a lot. Like everyone's learning when I'm gonna pass. I may not be looking at you, but it might still come to you. So like everyone's starting to recognize that. The shooters in the corners are all getting better at reading when I'm gonna hit them. So we're all just developing in a very, very good progress.
If you had been recruited by UCLA out of high school, do you think you would have come here?
Very high chance. It's close to home. It's one of my dream schools. So like very high chance.
The UCLA point guard position is very historic. You guys, Jordan Farmar, Drew Holiday, Lonzo Ball, all those guys. I know you grew up watching a lot of those players. Like, what is there an honor that comes with playing that role for this team?
I think it's an honor just having the 4 layers in front of you. Like, it's a very historical program, and you're right. The point guard position has been very elite here. So, I think it's a blessing for me for sure.
Do you have a favorite UCLA point guard from the past?
See, I grew up watching Lonzo. Lonzo was my time and age. So I love Lonzo's ball.
Have you had a chance to meet him?
I have not yet. Hopefully one day I do, but I have not quite yet.
Seems like communication was an early emphasis early in practice today. How would you say the communication has gone, considering all the new transfers and all that?
I know we have a bunch of new transfers, but we're all older. So like I think we all know what to do exactly. Like he knew what he wanted to transport. It's all older guys, so we know how to communicate. We've had experience. So he's just harping on a little bit more because he feels like we'd be better since we are older. So I think it's been good though.
How's the shift to the floor been for you so far?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. Getting to play with great players like Book, Steve Jamerson, and then we got AP. Coming back too. It's been a lot of fun.
How is it going to enhance your game?
I think it helps a lot. I think it's just like helps with spacing. I think I can get to the glass a little easier. Not fending off bigger guys. Just space the floor more. Can post up smaller four men. So I think it's gonna be good.
What's been your impressions of Donovan? Obviously, he had an amazing practice today and makes plays, finishes through contact. What have you seen and how's he helped you?
Yeah, he's great. I mean, you guys saw it today. I think just like his ability to just break down defenses is like one of the highest levels I've ever seen. His passing, his shot making. He's an underrated shooter. As we saw, he missed maybe like 1-3 maybe today.
Yeah,
so he's been shooting it really well too. So he's been amazing for us.
How different is it for you a year later, after when you're coming into the program, like summer last year, compared to now? Everything that you know, how coaches, everything you need to know. Where are you in that, and what's the difference?
No, it's been good. I think I know what to expect. I know what we're all about. I try to help the new guys, help the younger guys as much as I can, being a senior. It's just knowing what to expect, knowing how coach is, knowing how we're supposed to practice, all those things.
How important is it in Coach Cronin's program that there are guys that have been in the program and know what he expects?
Yeah, I think it's huge. Coach Cronin can be intense at times, and I think it's good to have players who know what that's like, so they can help all the new guys.
Coach Cronin was getting on you today about defense, and then later on you made a play. I saw you swipe at a post play and get a steal. Mm-hmm. So what's the emphasis been like on defense, and how have you worked on it?
Yeah, no, I think he's just pushing me. He knows that's one of the biggest things I need to work on, not only for here but for the next level. Just trying to get better at that every day, and he's gonna keep pushing me. Keep saying stuff to try to get me going on the defensive end.
It seemed like you were playing a little bit on the perimeter during some of those offensive sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you want to be? Like, what do you think your offensive role will look like this year?
I mean, I'm good playing wherever, whether it's posting guys up, whether it's on the perimeter, spacing the floor, driving the closeout, shooting the three, wherever we need me.
How are you physically? Last year I know you were nursing a lot of injuries throughout.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you with that? Where are you with the process of improving your body?
Yeah, no, good. I feel like I've had a really good summer. Really good spring after the season. Worked a lot with Dave Andrews. He's been great with me. Put on some good weight, some more muscle, and just getting a little more athletic. So I feel really good about my body.
A lot of the offense last year started with you and Eric, just initiating a lot of things. But this year, maybe that won't be the case with Donovan. How does he kind of, alleviate some of that pressure offensively and let you play your game a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, you got to stop him, or he's just going to get to the rim. You guys saw it today. His finishing ability and getting downhill. They're just going to have to, help off one-on-one. Like, he's just going to go by the guy. They're going to have to help off. It's going to open up the floor.
So in practice, when you're getting the teams designated, do you get secretly happy if you're going to be on Donovan?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to play with him, but even playing with whoever, always just trying to win in practice, and make everyone better, make myself better. So that's all I try to do every day.
What do you think about this collection of bigs from a rebounding standpoint and what you guys can do?
Yeah, good. I think we can be an elite rebounding team. Steven Jamerson, really great at getting on the boards. Book as well. Haven't seen a lot of AP yet, just because he's coming back. But yeah, big, long arms. So I think we can be really effective on the boards, especially too with me and Eric. Going up against smaller guys.
All right.
That's it. Perfect. Thank you, guys.